Sooner Surge, a show with twin brothers who disagree a lot.
Ask everyone in the chat, and I'm asking you this too, Jay. Everyone in the chat, get ready to type your answer and your response. Am I wrong? Yes or no? Am I wrong in saying?
Yes. Yes.
Am I wrong?
Yes. The answer is yes.
Shut your mouth, dude.
This is a show by the fans and for the fans.
There's no chance that you can find another YouTube channel covering Sooner sports that actually shows as many comments as we do or allows callers. People say, Jeremy, why do you always get fired up? Well, we allow callers. I allow people to come at me. I'm not scared. And I'll show comments all night long. You know why? Because we are fans and we're a show for the fans, okay? And I think that's what makes this channel unique.
A place for you, the fan, to have a voice.
Stand up and yell. We don't need someone to say, hey, scream across the PA. Scream, get loud. Why are you telling fans to get loud on 3rd and 2? Tell me that. An
outlet for the fans to share their opinions in the bad times and the good times.
At the game, boys. I was wrong.
Oh, you pizza.
Let's go.
Oh, you pizza, baby. Stutzman, shut him down. Shut him down. 235 yards. Oh, you did a marvelous job tonight. I was wrong. I eat crow. Oh, you pizza, baby.
Hey, Jonathan, go get on the goalpost. Go get on the goalpost.
About the game.
Go get on the goalpost, Johnson.
I was wrong. I eat crow. Oh, pizza. I'll buy anything, baby. That's the best game I've seen in a long time. Oh, you, baby.
Let's
hey,
go.
I gotta go. Gotta go, baby. Oh, you, baby.
Welcome to Sooner Surge.
What is up, Sooner Nation? Welcome to the Sooner Surge. It's the podcast that tells it like it is. You never know when you call in. You may be on the intro. Jay, welcome, everyone. It's Thursday night. Weekend is upon us, and 16 days until the Sooners lace up the cleats, put on the crimson and cream, stroll out on the Palace on the Prairie, and start putting fear in opposing teams, Jay. I really, really, really am excited about what's happening here. I know someone asked in the chat about did the defense get dominated? Look, please. I don't know where people have said that, but let's hold our horses on scrimmages. Let's get ready to talk about whatever you guys want to talk about tonight. Jay, I know you're under the weather. I appreciate you joining again, man.
Yeah, man. Kind of on and off. My voice just is shot. I mean, that and just kind of ahead everything up here. But happy to be on. Jeremy, you mentioned scrimmages. They had the scrimmage yesterday. Listen, I think the offense, from what it sounds like, played a lot better than they did the week before. I think that's what you want. You want the offense to win some and defense to win some. You don't want one out there dominating. I got to say something, too, about the Jackson Arnold stuff, because I know it's going to be brought up tonight. That got blown way out of proportion, in my opinion.
Correct, but it's kind of funny that
I think it's funny, but Jerm, I think that happens all the time at every practice. I think coaches get pissed and are screaming at players. And whoever I don't know, was it a beat writer that posted that? I'm surprised they posted it.
I don't know, Jay. Greg God says, OU football posted the one-handed catch. It was a great catch. Great throw, great catch. Yes, I've heard people say that I saw Sooner Scoop talk about Elijah Thomas. I saw Sooner Scoop talk about Logan Howland looks to be the real deal and could start. Guys, I'm not going to sit here and act like I know everything, because I don't. But if Ivan Carrion and Elijah Thomas are playing a whole lot,
I don't know.
I'll be shocked. I'll be shocked.
I wouldn't be with Elijah Thomas. I think he's good. I think he's really good.
Jay, I think Elijah Thomas can be special. Whose receiver plays is he getting?
No, I understand what you're saying. I just think playing time, they might play. You're saying not play at all?
No, I never said don't play at all.
Oh, okay.
I think Elijah Thomas will play some, but to act like Carrion and Thomas and Logan Howland are going to be out there every play is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, I see Sooner Theron talking about The defensive lineman, it sounds like James Carrington from Florida State decommitted. OU sounds like they might flip him. And everyone will see 3 or 4-star 2026. You got to remember, he was a 5-star in the 27 class. He reclassified. So 5-star in the 27 class, reclassified. And I think he's now a 3 or 4-star in this class.
Hey, Hunter, are you saying bold by me or bold for saying that Logan Howland may be playing a lot, or maybe about Elijah Thomas? Listen, Chief says, why does everyone hate on Carry-On? I definitely don't hate on Carry-On.
He had a good bowl game.
I'm just gonna give really quickly my take on Elijah Thomas and Ivan Carry-On, 2 receivers who I think have great potential. Okay, I love both of their size. Love both of their size. Ivan Carry-On and Elijah Thomas are similar to me, similar in my opinion, in the fact that I think they're probably going to be really good possession type receivers. They'll be able to go 10 yards down the field, go up and get balls on fade routes. I think they could be used this year at the goal line some. I think that they'll be used at spots. I definitely am not hating on Ivan Carry-On. Like, he had a really good game last year, but again, overall, Deion Burks, Satania, Keontez Lewis, Zion Kearney, and I haven't even gotten to Giovanni Gibson. There's 5. Now, Jermichael's even playing well. So I think there'll be a rotation, but I think Burks, Satania, Keontez Lewis, and when Giovanni comes back, they're going to get the bulk of it. Nothing against ET, nothing against Carry-On.
Yeah, ET is a little more of a game changer speed-wise and everything than Carry-On. But
correct.
I think there's a spot. I mean, it just how much playing time? I don't know the answer to that because I think if they don't have injuries, they got other guys that are probably going to play quite a bit more. What's I going to get to? Something. Oh, I saw something about the Jackson Arnold. No, it was about Auburn did you see that where they have different court? Basically, people call first and second down. One guy calls the offense. Hugh Freeze calls the offense. Those guys give him input, but he pretty much calls it.
Hey, you remember when we had the was it the play-by-play or the color analyst for Washington State?
Yeah, beat writer.
The beat writer, yeah. He mentioned something about Mateer throwing the deep ball.
He said that's the one thing he needs to improve on.
That he needs to improve on the deep ball. And a lot of passes, like even the Ivan Carry-On one today, Jay, probably could have put a little more air under it. Still a really good throw. But I think he's got a laser. I think he fits it. He tries to fit it, in spaces that are small, and he's very confident in that. I haven't watched enough of his history to see how far he actually throws the ball.
Yeah. What else is going on tonight, Jern?
I mean,
did you see the news on tomorrow? There's a press conference for the Michigan stuff.
Now, I was talking about there's BV's talking to the media tomorrow. It sounds like.
But what I'm talking about Michigan. The sanctions are coming tomorrow.
Jason,
how bad are they going to be, you think?
Well, Jay, I saw the threatening lawsuit, but Jason, about January, maybe February, I sat in the same room. Yep, same place at 9:30 at night because we go live every night at 9:30. We rarely miss. And I said, when Michigan comes to Norman, guys, I think there's a really good chance they're on probation. And there's going to be guys who may not even play because they don't want to waste redshirt. And that night I even said, but actually they may play because they're going to be transferring and they're trying to get more money. So they're going to try to put up big numbers, but they could very well be on probation. And guess what? It's a possibility.
Well, a lot of people are saying it won't be much. I've heard kind of different
because
things.
Of the threatening lawsuit that they may just say nothing.
I've heard differing things, but like probation as far as no playoffs, that would have nothing to do with this year. I mean, other than they can't make the playoff, but it's not going to change any of the outcome or the possibility of the OU Michigan game. It's not going to affect the players in that. There's not going to be any suspensions from coaches for the OU game. It's not going to happen, Jerry.
Who said suspensions?
Well, I mean, you're talking about some. I saw people today talking about coach might be suspended more or whatever. I don't think that's going to happen.
Hey, Greg God, I could care less if they get on probation right now. I don't really care, but you can't condone what they did. I agree everyone still signs. To the extent the way they were doing it, though, and how that got publicized, that is not okay.
Okay, but Jerem, here's the problem.
It's not okay, Jason.
I know, but here's the problem I have with all the listen, stop. Here's what I have. I have a problem with every time they do this in NCAA. If they don't do it the season you're playing in, don't even do anything to the program. I think it's dumb. Like you heard a future team when it happened 3-4 years ago. Nobody cares if they took that away if they took the national championship away. Would I think they didn't win the national championship? No. I'd still say they won the national championship.
I'm saying the premise of the whole thing is way worse than just stealing signs.
But at this point, if you're not going to do it the year it happens, screw it. Forget about it.
Oh, I agree.
Like, it's dumb.
Okay, people are taking things out of context. One, Chief Keef. Never out of my mouth did I say Michigan won't play hard. Never did I say that. Never said they won't play hard. I hope they play their hardest. I hope OU gets their best, like Lone Wolf said. And Greg God. No, shouldn't be on probation.
Legally.
Hello? Are you listening? Is this thing on? Jeez.
Hey, it's different when you're doing it legally by looking over at their sideline as a coach saying, man, they're using that same signal a lot. And that's a little different.
Have spies who goes to different games and then all this happens. Like all I said was, and I don't care if they get on probation either. All I said was, that's a little much. A little louder for you guys in the back. Okay, Greg God. Next time I will.
KB says, I have my costume. I don't know. Is that about the sign stealing or what?
Maybe.
Thoughts? PFF. Let me get to this. 12 TDs, 20-plus yards throws last season first. Yeah, but the question that everyone's going to say to that is they're going to say, well, he didn't play anybody. But you know what? It doesn't matter. Let's see what happens when they play.
Hey, Jay, did I insinuate they wouldn't play hard?
I don't know what you insinuated.
Absolutely not, didn't. 918 says NCAA doesn't have control of the playoffs, so it's CFP. And I agree with this. I don't know if they would do a postseason ban or not. I could care less if they do. All I said was back in February, they might be on probation going to OU. And there may be guys who want to sit out and not waste a red shirt and not waste a year of eligibility. I don't think that happens. In fact, I actually said they may play harder because they're going to be in the portal and they want more money.
Well, that's true. That's true.
I know it is.
You said it, so it's true.
No, definitely not that. Wheels and Lever says, remember when the game Clemson lost to Pittsburgh when they huddled instead of signaling plays? I don't recall that.
I don't either. I don't remember that one.
NCAA said 30 years ago, can't do what they did. Harbaugh fraud. He knew it was happening. He acts like he's all high. Well, guess what? He's not getting in trouble at all, and he's making a lot more money where he's at. Hey, Blake, Ron is just talking in there. He does not think OU's going to be on probation.
Nobody thinks that, guys. Nobody thinks that.
Just ignore it, Blake.
It's over.
It. Ron's trolling it, please.
Yeah, it's that thing.
There would be nothing to be on probation on.
Hey, for the people that are saying about Michigan, and if they go back and do things, I understand. But, like, let's just say OU was found for doing something in 2000, 2001, and they went and decided we're going to take that championship away. Nobody would. What? Hey, who cares? Right?
Agree, Jay.
So, I mean, why even – if you can't do it within the same season or the next season, then come on. Let's just forget about it. I think something needs to be done, but I just think I think that's the dumbest punishment you could do in any sport is to take away something a team won. I think that's absolutely stupidity. If you want to punish a team, punish it in a way that actually affects them, scholarships or something, but do not take away
Jay, the Houston Astros shouldn't have had that taken away?
They still won, in my opinion, Germ.
It's why they won.
No, the next year they didn't steal, and they still were up there, were they not?
I'm not talking about the next year.
Germ, did they win one without sign stealing? Yes.
Who cares about that year?
Nobody. Everyone thinks they won it with sign stealing too, Germ. It doesn't matter, is my point.
Okay.
It should have been immediately. That's the point. It should have been during the season, Hunter. During the season.
I mean, that's pretty absurd what they were doing.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, no one did. You're right, Chief. No one cared about Reggie Bush, and I mean, I did at the time about them cheating, but it does sound like at the scrimmage, though, the offense had a better day. There were some notables on defense Jay held out. RSJ didn't play. There were a couple others that were held out. Peyton Bowen had an interception of John Mateer, it sounded like, as did Boganowski. So I think that's.
Give me your 2D safety, both positions. RSJ starting, who's behind him? Your opinion.
Who's behind RSJ or who's starting alongside him?
Let's just say the starters were RSJ and Peyton Bowen. Give me your other two behind them. Powers and Boganowski.
Powers and Boganowski.
That's what I would say. Yeah.
Yeah, Boganowski was Hawkins, but Peyton Bowen was John Mateer.
I would say Powers and Boganowski in that position as well.
I agree with the backup. I also think Powers is the backup to Cheetah. I think he's the backup in two spots because that will get him on the field more. That's what I think. Sounds like Carson Kent had a pretty good scrimmage, Jay. And I don't know how much they're going to do anything on Saturday. It sounds like BB's going to talk to media tomorrow. Saturday, they're going to do a little more camp scrimmage type stuff. And then guess what, Jay?
It's almost game week.
You got a week, and then you're prepping. Correct.
Yeah.
You are prepping to play at the Palace on the Prairie. Will Fong. OU has a defensive tackle. Yes, Tank Carrington. You saw the eye emoji today by Josh McQuiston. You knew something was up when Josh McQuiston does that. And it's this guy. And Jay, you mentioned earlier the reclassifying. It's big. It's big.
Yeah.
What do you think of Jim Nagy's tweet?
That's a cool tweet because, guys, Jake Krell's dominating that first game. He had 3 sacks in a row in the first quarter.
Jay, he was a 4-star, but he's a 5-star.
I mean, he's good. He's good.
And he's already doing his recruiting on his own. He's trying to get people to come to OU.
Yeah, I saw him tweet at KJ Ford. I mean, trying to get him to flip. But
have you ever seen Sound of Music, Jay?
Yeah, what about it?
You know, in Sound of Music, it's the one where they're singing down on the bottom of the stairwell. So long, farewell. I'll be saying goodbye to you and you.
Yeah, I know. I know.
That's what's happening at Texas Tech. Get ready. That's what's happening to many schools here in a few weeks and months.
What?
So long, farewell, Avi. That's what's happening. They're leaving the school they committed to, and they're walking away saying, so long, fellas.
Why?
And they're going to come to Norman, Oklahoma.
Why? Because they didn't get paid or what?
Jay, they may have gotten paid already and still leaving.
There's
no contracts, Jason.
Yeah, he's really good. He's a freak. Technician, they call him. Freak.
Technician. That's his nickname.
That's what they call him, a technician. Hey, basically he tweeted a huge snake and said that now that's a big snake or something like that. Hey, Carrington, it sounds like it's flipping to OU. Now, I said earlier, he's a 3 to 4 star. I've seen multiple, it's 3, some 4, but he was a 5-star in the 27 class. He reclassified, so he's coming out a year early. So yeah, Germ, some have already signed.
I don't know what the pause. Okay,
probably because he's got a big snake. I mean, hey, I saw Greg God said that somebody's going to get a lot of rub earlier, and I think he meant run. So it's been a wild night here on the Sooner Surge.
What is up, Jen? We're 16 days away. Danny Okoye days away. Remember a great number 16, Jay, quarterback? Loved him, Pat Fletcher.
Yeah, rest in peace, man.
Man, I know.
Awful.
Patrick Fletcher.
Way too early. Hey, early trivia. I know it wasn't. Hey, early trivia. Nah, I'm gonna wait till trivia and do a good trivia. I don't want to get something out there.
Name your 5 wideouts in the 5-wide set right now. Okay, I would have Burks, Satania, Keontez Lewis.
Giovanni.
Who?
Giovanni.
Gibson?
Yeah.
I don't know that he's ready. So it'd be Kearney and Elijah Thomas. I agree with Mean Machine right there. Those 5. If Giovanni's there, he's in it.
Hey, I see Chief's comment here, and hey, I am a little surprised. I'll be flat out honest. Once Bo Bentley committed to Oklahoma, I thought there'd be a little more action on the offensive side, didn't you?
Hey, but here's the deal, Jay. It's going to be in the portal. They're going to dominate the trenches with recruits, and they're going to go get guys out of the portal like they did last year. And hey,
maybe that's what they're going to do.
Hey, speaking of Jake and the Snake and 16 days, ladies and gentlemen, this should have been the trivia. Jake Plummer. Jake Plummer was Jake the Snake and wore number 16. How about that? How about that, Jay?
Overrated or underrated, Jake Plummer?
I think he was right where he needed to be. He didn't get overrated. He wasn't underrated. He was right where he needed to be.
I think Giovanni Gibson's coming back before Texas. I think Giovanni Gibson might be back earlier.
I don't think he will be, but I think he wants to be because that room is pushing, and I think there's guys. I mean, Jermichael Carter, Jay, is a guy that's got a lot of hype. I saw he was mic'd up with Emmett Jones. I saw it was a pretty cool little 2-minute clip.
Yeah.
Hey, phone lines, let's open them up, ladies and gentlemen. Phone lines are going to be open again. If you saw the intro tonight, you never know when you call in if you might be on the intro. So check out the Fan Stop, thefanstop.com. Sign up for the Shirt of the Month Club, okay? Shirt of the Month Club. If you do that, free shipping, 3 options to choose from. Use code SURGE. This right here is the September Shirt of the Month Club. You got to sign up for the Shirt of the Month Club by August 20th to get that one. Also, big thanks. A couple people emailed me last night. We are very close to this, guys. August 19th, we're spinning the wheel, and 6 lucky viewers will get 3 shirts, a welcome shirt, the September Shirt of the Month, and the October Shirt of the Month, all for free on the Fan Stop, courtesy of thefanstop.com. We also have Sooner Surge merch coming soon on thefanstop.com. It's your one-stop shop for Sooner apparel and Sooner Surge gear. Jay?
I think people thought we were playing Surge or Sync, Germ. It's starting to catch on. People like it.
Hey, phone lines are open, so love to hear from you.
Now, I like this comment right here by Chief.
I love that comment by Chief Keith.
It's same because I think right now Eli Bowen hasn't been practicing, and I think they're guys. Remember my hot take from about 3 weeks ago? What was it? Who did I say is going to start opposite Gentry Williams?
You said Devin Jordan.
Yep, I'm sticking with it.
I don't think there's a chance. He's not even on it because it sounds like Jeremiah Newcomb is moving way up the charts.
Man, you talk about a physical looking defensive.
I love Jeremiah Newcomb.
He's physical, dude, man. He looks
Big Dog Jones says, what game did Johnson have that legendary rank? It was not after a loss. It was after OU beat Bama.
He was on the field.
He was actually the whole week leading up and the week before, he was very upset with BV and company, and rightfully so. But that game, legendary call-in after that game.
And Guillory's really good, too. I'm just sticking with
I agree.
I'm just sticking with what I said.
That Arizona State team is a lot like the Arizona State team from last year, and I think the Arizona State team from this year.
Name one other player from that team, Jeremy. Can't do it.
No, I said that team was a lot like it.
I know, but name it one other player from that team.
You can't.
No.
I'd have to think through it, Jay.
You couldn't think through it and get one for me. You'd have to look it up.
Possibly. I might be able to think.
You're not getting one without looking it up, Jeremy. I'll give you the whole live show.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. Was Pat Tillman on that team?
He might have been on that team.
I thought he was before that. I thought that was after he was there. Bud Abbott. Ron.
Do you miss the
Pat Tillman 918?
Do you miss the bowl games like Rose Bowl when it was the actual bowl, or do you care?
It's still the Rose Bowl.
I know, but when you had like the legitimate, Pac-12,
I don't. No, I don't. No, it's football. I just want football. Give me football. That's it.
It was not. We were there. It was.
We were there. You can go watch it yourself. Go watch Alabama Instant Reaction, Big Dog Jones. Go watch it. It was after the Bama game.
Yeah.
They were teammates. They were teammates. Jake Plummer and Pat Tillman.
There you go.
Chad, Good to see you on here. Haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back. If you, hey, do you guys think Gentry Williams starts this season?
Yes.
I would say the chances of Gentry Williams starting, if healthy, is 100%.
I would agree. He's
starting. And I don't lock things at 100% very much. If he struggles, I don't think OU's going to waste time rotating guys in that DB position.
You think Surge protect that?
Oh, for sure.
Hey, you want to play a little Surge Sync?
The rant that was played tonight on the intro was after the Bama game. I know what I'm talking about.
Hey, I think we got a caller on the line. If this is right, it says Gray God. Gray God.
Gray God, what is up?
Hey, what up? Y'all hear me?
Yeah, man. How are you?
Good, man. How y'all doing?
Good.
Well.
Man, I just called in because I haven't gave my first TD projection yet.
That's right. Been waiting to get your name on here.
All right, I'm going a little. Man, give me Barnes, 10-yard reception out the backfield.
Javonte Barnes, 10-yard reception out of the backfield. There we go.
Hey, so is Javonte Barnes RB2 in your mind?
Right now, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you satisfied with that, or is that not your preference?
No, I'm on X-Rob, man.
But it has to be because X-Rob and Tatum haven't practiced much, so it has to be Barnes.
Yeah, and Barnes is DeMarco's sweetheart, and I know they've been using him a little in the catching game, so I got that early.
All right, we'll get you down, Gray God.
All right, man. Y'all have a good one.
Hear from you.
Have a good one, Gray God.
Hey, Jay, he is right. He used the phrase, Gray God said that he's DeMarco's sweetheart, and that's kind of, I did hear X-Rob, though, he practiced, Jay. He was going through everything, practicing, getting run.
I hope so. I'm ready to see. I'd like to see 3 or 4 guys in the first game, see what they got.
We need to reach out to Daddy Stutzman and see how Danny's doing.
Do you see us change his Twitter name?
Did he really?
What do you think he changed it to?
I have no idea.
Who Dad 47, I think. Something like that. Who Dad. Not Who Dad.
Hey, and Chief, I apologize to Big Dog Jones if he's talking about a different rant. I'm just talking about the one on the intro. So maybe it's something else.
Yeah, maybe so.
Mean Machine says, I thought Gabe's take on the offensive line was very interesting. Thoughts?
Yeah, we talked about it yesterday a little bit. I mean, but like Gabe said, that was one practice, and I think
here's my thoughts on the O-line. And Chief Keef is kind of that's my thunder too here, Chief.
Is that still the biggest concern for Oklahoma?
My concern is they're talking about everyone. Like today, you hear Scoop talking about how Logan Howland's pushing to start. Well, look, I hope everyone's pushing.
Wait, hold up. Simmons has been injured, I think.
Right, but I wouldn't have Howland ahead of Fasusi.
Well, Fasusi's going to play left, Jerm. They moved Howland to right.
So you're saying Sexton's going to be the backup?
They moved Howland to right. And I think on left, they got Sexton and Fasusi battling out.
Well, it sounds like Fasusi's pushing for that job, Jay.
Okay, but what I'm saying is I think on the left, they got Sexton and Fasusi. I think on the right.
Yeah, you can move those guys around. But
they got
– look, Howland – hey, Daniel, here's what I mean by this. Daniel says, how is that concerning? Because, one, I think I'm just going to say the guys, Derek Simmons, Everett, Fasusi, Foje, Fabechi, Sexton, there's 6. I haven't mentioned EPL, there's 7. To me, after those 7, like I just don't see like a Jake Taylor or a
Are you saying depth-wise?
Ozida. I think it's an issue maybe if they're pushing to start over those other guys because that means those other guys aren't as good as advertised.
Jeremy, their O-line is going to be head and shoulders above last year.
Oh, not even close, Jay. I agree with that.
I think my only –
I agree they're going to be way better.
My only hesitation for the O-line is I'm hesitant because I think the last few years it felt like we haven't seen who the 5 are till a few games in. And it feels like we're getting closer to the season and they're still trying to figure out. I just want them to say, let's go with these 5 and let's do it. And that's just me as a fan. And that has no business on a football field because I don't know O-line. And I know Beatimo is going to probably get the 5 best he thinks it's going to be, and they're going to roll with it. I think it's good, Germ, that Everett's being battled right now by Michael. I think it's great. I think it's good that, hey, Howland has a pretty high ceiling as a tackle. He just was inexperienced last year. And he was getting better. Don't you think he was getting better with Ozida last year?
He definitely was.
Offense,
he definitely was. And with Chief Keef, this is what I'm talking about. I agree that, I mean, personally, I would like for someone to just take it.
Yeah, but
Jay,
no, you're talking about a freaking true freshman. I mean, come on. It sounds like they're trying to take it. What else do you want?
You sit here and say things like, if you have 3 quarterbacks, you have none. If no one's stepping up as a starter.
Different, dude.
No, it's a position, Jay.
Come on, Germ.
I want guys to take it, okay? And hey, I want to apologize a little bit, Jake, because I think I maybe went at Big Dog Jones real quickly after he said, but he was maybe talking about something else. If you weren't talking about, that other one, I came off probably pretty rude there. So I do apologize, Big Dog Jones, if you're still on here.
If Howland is playing, we're in trouble. I think Simmons is going to be the starter. If he's injured, though, you got to go with the guy behind him, and that might be Howland at this point.
Does sound like the O-line performed well yesterday.
What?
It does sound like the O-line performed well yesterday.
And they're going against a real tough defensive line.
Really tough.
I'm with you. I thought Howland last year, given the circumstances, actually got better and better as the year went on. It's all going to look better when you have an offense and you have a guy that knows what they're doing as an offensive coordinator. It's going to make the O-line look a lot better. Yeah, more natural position. I heard Gabe say that. On the radio today, let's get to this comment. Teddy said Mateer made 4 or 5 incredible passes. He's going to do that. I mean, he's just a baller. It's what he is. Yes, correct. 918, 100%. And if Simmons can't go, Howland's going to be the guy starting.
But Taylor should not be.
Yeah, but I don't know why Howland playing over Simmons really is that big of a problem for you, Jerm.
Well, Simmons was talked about as an NFL guy, Jay.
Yeah, but he's banged up, concussion, dude. I mean,
well, I agree. That's a concern. The concussion part is a concern that if that were to continue, that would be a major concern.
Yeah. Hey, we got
Howland, maybe not specifically, but Jake Taylor, I just don't see a spot.
Hey, we got Daniel on the line. What's up, Daniel?
What's up, guys?
Hey.
I just kind of want to respond to I get people's concern, but this is where I kind of want to start it. So, first off, position coaches, and we're talking about offensive line right here specifically. Coach B, Beatenbow, no, right now, he's not going to say it, but he has his 5.
He has to know, doesn't he?
Yes, he has his 5. What he's running through now is he has a group of guys that are in it. They're fighting. They're putting in the work, both in film and on the practice field. So what he's now doing is he's seeing guys step up. And that's what I'm saying. How is it? It's not necessarily concerning. And I think I saw a clip of what Gabe was talking about earlier. I wish he kind of would have broke that down more. So what's happening right now, because this is not just an O-line thing. This is all position groups. It's the same when I was there. You're going to have practice. You're going to have days where guys are sitting out, or guys that aren't sitting out. You're going to have guys come in and have an excellent couple of days, and they're starting to ascend forward. Other guys are staying the same, but that does not mean that they're declining. What you have is you have a room of talented individuals. I'm not saying the entire offensive line room is talented, but that's what I'm saying. I'm not really seeing the concerning part. What I'm seeing is a concerning in terms of who is he going to be? Because right now, all these guys are really putting in the work. Coaches know, they know when they have a room that's not up to par what it needs to be. But the stuff since back in April when I talked to Coach B, what it sounds like is he feels like he has a group of guys that have the ability to make this offensive line group what it needs to be. if more than any position group on the entire field, the offensive line has to be one unit. You can't just have one individual that's great. You have to have one individual can be better than everybody else, but y'all all have to work as a unit and work cohesive. And I think that's right now what he's trying to do is see who fits best cohesively in the offensive line. The offensive line works with the running backs, works with the quarterbacks. Like that back there is one body. And if you don't figure it out, that's where you're going to run into issues. So I don't necessarily see other guys stepping up as a concerning issue. I see it as a problem as in who is it going to be and who is the right fit for right now, what he's looking for. That's just how
Daniel, what are your thoughts on rotating, on subbing out? Oh, I'm not talking about in scrum games where it doesn't matter. I'm talking about in big games. What are your thoughts on, if EPL's not starting, giving him a series or two?
Why would you, Jeremy?
What?
I don't have
it, Jay. I know a lot of people don't like that. I like it.
I don't have an issue with that. So the offensive lines we had when they were dominant, like shockingly, when I was at OU, the overall best offensive line that I felt like we had and other people thought was our 2014 offensive line, but we had a terrible year, which was 8-5. And I don't recall there being a lot of sub-outs. We had a group of 5 guys that were in there consistently. They built up one. They were one unit. They were one body, and they were that the entire year. That's why the run offense was great that year. So I don't necessarily have a problem with it, but I don't think it's something that should be done. I think when you find your 5, you should stick with them and let them build up, the unit as a whole. Now, if there's moments there where there needs to be subbing, I would go ahead and do that, but I don't think that needs to be something that's done consistently. And I'm in the two. Let me preface this too. I'm not saying people don't need to be concerned. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying take what I give you and apply it to however you may think. I'm just giving you my perspective on this. So take what as you may, but I don't see it as a concern. It's a wait and see for me. But from what I'm hearing when I'm texting people, throughout the day, how was it? Like the last scrimmage, I heard the offensive line was moving bodies. It is. I mean, if you got guys that are injured and you got some secondary and they moving bodies like they need to against our defensive line, that's a positive to me. And then if those those potential starters come back and they're also moving bodies, man, it's like, hey, we got something cooking here. That's what you want. You want a running back room that has 3 or 4 guys that they're like that. You want a quarterback and a backup quarterback that you just from when I played, you want a group of guys. You're always going to have those that are, for lack, not a good term, but stragglers. But you want to have a cohesive unit that everybody can punch in there, and they just have it. They have it when they need to have it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and the other thing is, you listen to Gabe talk about Pasusi and Foji. I mean, if they're on the verge of starting, then Beatembo might be okay. Who do we put next to Pasusi because he's inexperienced? Do we move Babechi to that side? I mean, there's things that's got to be going through his head. I mean, so
Daniel said it. I don't remember how many months ago when he had talked to Coach. Remember this? And he called and said Pasusi and Foje gonna play. And guess what? Bill Beatembo 3 days ago said they were too. Again, he has not changed from that. And you remember that? I know Daniel remembers it.
Yep.
Greg God. Yeah. Hey, Greg God's asking for your record prediction.
I'm gonna go floor and ceiling. So floor, I think 8-4. Ceiling, I don't want to be too much of a. You know what? I don't care. I played for him. I'm gonna go ceiling 11 wins. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I don't care.
I was thinking 10-2 ceiling and 8-4 floor. So that's close to mine. I can't get to the 11, but yeah.
Hey, appreciate it, Daniel. Thanks for calling
stuff
me,
right there. Hey, and Jay, I think what Daniel's emphasizing there is, and I get the gelling part of the offensive line. And honestly, I don't want to bring up the I word, but I will. The odds of going through an entire season as an offensive lineman and not being banged up at some point are slim to none. So you really need, if you could have a 2 deep that could actually be 1, in other words, all of them are good enough to start, that is the ideal situation. Yeah. The concern would be if you don't feel like they had 10 guys there. That
And
would be
Jared,
a concern.
all year last year, you know, this is a fan channel. So when things aren't going good, you're going to have a lot of negativity, right? That's just natural. And I think everybody on this channel would say, hey, this year they have to go prove it. BB needs to prove it. He's brand new coach. He's been to 3 years now. And you know what? BB said, okay, I'm going to call the defense. They got Jim Nagy. They got John Mateer. They got Jaden Ott. I mean, on paper, it looks like they're going to be a lot better. So I'm like big time excited. I'm probably more excited. You would have to probably take me back to maybe a Lincoln year, Germ, when I've been this excited. Because honestly, I never thought DG was a guy to get them. I like DG a lot.
You know my thoughts.
I like DG a lot. And I don't think the early years of Brent Venables at OU, they had what they have right now on defense. They have it right now on defense. This defense is stacked.
Hey,
stacked.
Fred's asking, how can the floor be?
Win.
Fred's asking, how can the floor be 8-4? Here's why. Jay just said it. The offense should be significantly better, and they were pretty close to 8-4 last year.
They could have been 8-4 if you don't.
Missouri, Tennessee, and we go on and on. And Meds is posting about what Torrey Blaylock, Jay. He continues to get in there, and a lot of the running backs have been out. Torrey Blaylock's really good, according to Ted Lehman. Runs with physicality, plays with his pads down, great feet. Kid carries the ball over and over, very physical, getting a ton of reps. I think he's going to play early just to CJ.
I got a question for you on that.
Yeah.
I absolutely love Blaylock. I've been saying it for a while.
Awesome.
And dude, son of a guy that's done it. I mean, he seems like a guy that works his butt off. Okay.
Oh, for sure.
Weight room, on the field, off to all of it. My only thing is, and I hope he does get playing time, but what I'm asking is, let's just say X-Rob comes back, Tatum comes back.
I know where you're going.
Do you think they would play more than 4 games, or they think they'd redshirt? I don't know, Jerm.
Jay, the days of red shirts are done.
I agree. To me, I don't care if what year you are, how long you've been on campus.
I'm fine with him getting carries.
If you're playing better
now.
than everybody else, if you're playing than everybody else, play him in a game, in a meaningful game. Like, so that's all I'm saying.
The biggest question right now that I'm still waiting to see, especially with the running back room and Ben Arbuckle, is, are we going to see much two-back set? Because if you do play two backs, it opens yourself up to play more guys.
Yeah, and I wish I would have asked Daniel, if he's in the chat, maybe he can answer. Just his thoughts of Blaylock seeing him like as a as a running back, just like his physical tools, his speed, because he is a burner too. He can run, dude.
I was actually going to ask Daniel if he was Saturday's an alumni thing that they're having down there.
Isn't that an alumni scrimmage where they can play?
Oh, is it an alumni scrimmage?
I thought they do alumni scrimmages, but I wonder how hard they go.
DJ Dwight Jeffrey on here says Oklahoma Sooners 12-0, book it. That was mess of
2025. That's the mess of 2025 right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Teddy goes out to a lot of them.
He's had a lot of them, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think they matter anymore either if you're a really good player, because you're not going to be there more than 3 years. Well, you could be, I guess, with NIL, but
look, Tatum is the guy you don't hear anything about. Nothing.
Yeah, not a whole lot right now.
Jen, red shirts are definitely not done, because there's a lot of guys who red shirts, but to me, it's for the guys who aren't even have a chance, not even a remote chance at even sniffing the field. You can red shirt.
I thought I heard somebody talking about alumni scrimmage.
No, it's just alumni going down there on Saturday.
Maybe it's alumni day or something.
I think they're watch some scrimmage.
I heard some other person talking about a scrimmage.
I don't know.
Maybe they're there to watch, but they're not playing.
Hey, let's Jay trivia tonight.
Yeah, let's get to trivia.
Let me get it up here.
Let's get to trivia. Hey,
guys, check out Sugar 66. 2 locations. One in Mother Road Market, one out by the Blue Well in Catoosa. Great dessert shop, pineapple whip, many other things. You like sugar? Get to Sugar 66. 918, the very great 918, Trivia 918, OG 918, part of this channel. owner of Sugar 66. Go give him some love, like the Sugar 66 Facebook post if there is, and get out there and check out the dessert shop.
Hey, trivia. This one might be pretty easy, maybe not. 16 days away, Germ. 16 days away. There's been some good 16s that you can remember. Do you remember somebody by the name of Lewis Baker?
Absolutely. Yeah,
Lewis
linebacker.
Baker was you talk about a guy that looked apart, Germ. Lewis Baker looked apart. Here's the trivia question. Where did he play high school football?
I think I know.
I want the name of the high school, not the state.
I know the state.
What?
I don't want to say it.
No, you can say the state if you know. Let's see if you know.
I thought he was a Texas kid.
Yes, correct. Texas.
Okay.
Correct. Texas.
I think I know the answer.
No, okay. If you know the answer, when it comes up, I want you to say you got it.
Okay. All I'm going to do is say when 918 types it in, I'm going to say it. Louisville sounds right because of his name.
But it's not right.
I said it sounds right because of his name.
Gray God.
It's Hebron. It's Hebron.
Yeah. Gray God got it. Gray God, is that like 2 of the last 3 or is that back to back?
Wait a minute. Gray God calls in and gets the trivia in the same night. This dude
did he win it
unbelievable
last night?
tonight.
Did he? No, maybe it was 2 nights ago.
He might need to call in every night because he got the trivia. Yeah, started at safety, moved to linebacker. Big Dog says South Lake Carroll. There's been some good ones out of South Lake Carroll, but Lewis Baker wasn't one of them.
Hey, Daniel says, definitely should be a 2-back set. What I saw from Blaylock, he's the most explosive of the backs. Yet it's an alumni day and they watch a scrimmage. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought, Jay.
Okay. I was going to say, I'd be kind of, remember the old like high school games? You bring back the basketball.
Oh yeah, man.
Those are fun to play in. Yeah. So, hey, he looks the part. Explosive.
Absolutely.
Track guy, speedster.
Physical too, though.
Game, smart guy, smart.
Chief
player.
got it. Chief got it 2 nights ago.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe he didn't.
Gray God on a roll. Hey guys, that ticker across the bottom again is for a $50 gift card for you to purchase some apparel, and it's first tutty of the year. Lot of cool things going on with the Sooner Surge guys on the horizon. Yes, game 1 is on the horizon, which means pre-game lives, post-game instant reactions, all that on the horizon. Content being ramped up, but always here at night with you guys. Do we got time for a little surge or sink for the last couple minutes?
Go for it, Jerm.
Let's time for surge or sink here on the Sooner Surge. Give us your topics or your prompts, and we will answer, and you can answer any surge or sink. I got one. Speaking of Tory Blaylock, will Tory Blaylock score a tutty against Illinois State? Surge or sink? I am surging that.
Ooh, yeah, I think a lot of people might say surge on that, Jerm.
I'm surging it. Mez, you're right. Teddy talked about Peyton Bowen, yes. You got one, Jay? That one's about even surge or sink.
Surge or sink. Elijah Thomas, 4 touchdowns on the year.
4 on the year. Kent State. I think I would surge that because of Kent State and Tim. Like, I think he's going to play some, especially mop-up time.
I got a really good one coming up.
Let's
You ready for it? You ready for
Let's
it? Surge or sink. On OU's 12-game schedule, surge or sink, they score more than 40 points in 8 of the 12.
I'm sinking that.
You got
I've got them averaging 33, 35 a game.
But you got 4 gimmies.
You got 4 gimmies, but then 4 in the SEC. I think they'll be scoring in the 30s. Now, if you change that to 30 or above, I would take 8 in a heartbeat. Yeah,
I would take 8 in
that. Surge or sink right now. Will OU score 30 or above in 8 games? I'm surging that, but I'm sinking at 40. Hey, Gabriel, I agree with this. The Michigan, the people who are ripping Michigan and thinking Michigan's not very good, like Michigan's Michigan's trenches are loaded. Their defense is really good. It's going to be a very difficult test for OU's offense. It's going to be a great test. I can't wait for it because I think it gives you a good gauge, a good thermometer, barometer, whatever you want to say, of where OU is.
No to kickoff. Man, I just think it's so much harder these days to even return anything.
Punters are putting so much more hang time. Kickoffs are going out of the end zone.
I would say sink.
Surge or sink from Wamblero in Kanichiwa, Japan. Fourth quarter sing-along song. Waylon Jennings version of Never Been to Spain. I'm sinking that.
Yeah, I'm sinking it.
For sure.
This is a surge in a heartbeat. They're not giving up more sacks than last year. No chance at all.
Take it. Surge that to the bank. They are not giving up more sacks. Guys, it's been another elite night with everyone on the Sooner Surge. Again, we thank you very much for taking 30, 40, 50 minutes, whatever it is that you've been on here, to join us, not just watch, but join us and participating in the chat and calling in and all these things. This is what we do here every night. We won't change it. We will always be like this. And thank you for always being with us. Tomorrow's Friday, ladies and gentlemen. It gets to 15 days away. 15 days away, Brent Rawls days away until the Sooners, Zach Sanchez days away until the Sooners lace them up and go against Illinois State. Yes, I'm certain, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a fantastic Friday. I'm surging that lone wolf. I'm surging that. Hit the like, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the like. It helps us out. We'll see you guys tomorrow night.